Hey there everyone, it's MisterStubstep, and today I'm releasing another video that nobody asked for, but let's just say I've been busy for the past 2.5 months. So my work has been able to be very predictable. So at this point, I've always worked out somewhat, maybe during the winter I'll stop, get a little fat, whatever, but I've always worked out, and because I'm here and I have predictability with my schedule, I was like, you know what, let's actually have a goal. So for the first time ever, I was like, let me reach the 1,000 pound club. I think it's feasible, so let me try it. I'm gonna preface this in the beginning. I know you're supposed to do it all in the same day, but with my schedule and me having to take public transportation and then the hours of the gym is just not a very predictable process in that way. But I'm able to work out every single day, which is very different from my previous situation. So that's why I took the opportunity to try to achieve this goal. I'll try to flash my stats up right now, but in general, 27 years old, I weigh 170 pounds, and then my height is 5'7", 67 inches. The last time I maxed out weight was 3 years ago, but I kind of just did the weights that I knew I could get, and then I stopped. But in this video, I'm actually going to go till failure, which, generally it's kind of risky for like injury. A lot of people don't even like doing 1 rep maxes because of the potential for injury. They'll do like 3 rep maxes, 2 rep maxes, etc. But I wanted to do the 1 rep maxes to failure. I probably wore myself a lot more in some of the cases, but yeah. So that's my intro. Let's get started with bench press. So we're starting out with the easy 2 plates plus a 5 on each side at 235 pounds. This is actually what I've maxed 3 years ago, and then this is also the highest I ever benched in high school. So I figured I think I might be able to get this. I've been working out for 2.5 months. I should be able to. I actually had a friend that was here before working with me that did powerlifting in college. And I asked him, hey, what do you recommend for getting stronger? And he's like, honestly, you can be really efficient. So this is 245 pounds. Nice. You can be really efficient and do like all the fancy percentages, but he was just do 5 by 5, do 70% of what you think your max is, and just go up by 2.5% every time you work out. Super simple. I was able to follow that and just get stronger. It was pretty good. Oh, and also I kind of made an assumption. So this is 255 right here. So not a bad weight, but I did make an assumption in that, 1,000 pound club is when you do bench press, deadlift, and squat, and the totals of all those max lifts equal 1,000 pounds or more. And generally, you are supposed to do them all in one session, but these are all going to be 3 separate sessions. So I did hit 255, which I was very happy about. And then I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I hit 255, still felt easy. Let's do some 265. So this would be a huge jump, almost a 30-pound jump from my previous max in about 2.5 months, which people have done better in quicker time, but to me that's impressive because I really haven't increased my bench in a long time. So let's try this 265. Oh man. So yeah, I could not get the 265, which I'm honestly fine with. Went up by 20 pounds on my bench. Super pleased. Thank you so much to the spotter. He was a little close on the 235, but I told him to, he can be a little bit farther back. Now we have some squat. So squat is always a scary one. Yeah, I know, I'm getting on my belt. So squat can always be kind of a scary one. I'm starting out with 295. My previous max 3 years ago was 305. I think in high school I was able to do maybe the mid 300s because I was quite considerably heftier, like 190 to 200 pounds. But that's when I was playing lineman and stuff when I played football. Now I'm a little bit leaner. I got to actually run a little bit. So yeah, starting out with the 295, feeling pretty good. I am wearing a belt. And yeah, 295 didn't feel too bad. Once again, always kind of sketch, but hey, we make it work. So now we're going to 315, good old 3 plates. This is solid. I'd be technically going up 10 pounds from my previous one. That would make me content. My previous total was 945 pounds. So I'm like, I need to get 55 pounds and increase. Bench is already giving me 20. So I'm like, I just need 35 more pounds and increase. So pretty pleased with that. So we went up to 325. All right, I know those plates on the end look like there's something bigger, but they're just 5s. And a little shaky, a little sketchy, I'm not going to lie, but it went up. Very content with that. I know, of course, on that lift, I had 2 people walk by, so I slightly know those struggles. And then I did get a spotter for this last one, doing 345 or 335. And at this point, I could feel it in my legs. They were way too tired. So yeah, if you're doing that high bar squat, you can just lean forward if you have the safety bars to the side, or if you were doing the low bar, you can just drop it behind you. And then we're going right into deadlift, starting out with, 405, nice 4 plates. That was my last max, so of course I'm going to start out with that. And now going right into, 415, 425? There we go. Actually, yeah, I think that was 425 right there. So Another good lift. Deadlift feeling nice. I'm also wearing a belt and some Vans to get that flat foot. Here's 435. So kind of hoping I can get this. This would be a nice jump. 420 was all I needed to get over 1,000. So everything else here is just icing. And yes, I was able to get the 435. Very pleased with that. And I said, you know what? I have to go till failure. So let's do some 445 action. And let's see if I can get this 445. And nope. So I could have pulled longer, yes, but also I'm not trying to get injured. Today was a win. I've made it over 1,000 pounds. So super content with that. Now I can kind of do my breakdown and my total. But 2.5 months of like dedicating myself to, you know, getting stronger and actually like trying to build muscle and get strong. Been eating very clean. A lot of vegetables and a lot of fish, surprisingly, and meats and everything. My diet's been pretty easy to maintain while I'm over here. And then, yeah, I pretty much do all of the rest of my auxiliaries and stuff normal, and I do cardio before all of my workouts, which some people argue can like kill gains, but I just like doing cardio beforehand to warm my body up, whether it be like interval sprints or a run or biking. And then I just do the 5x5 with whatever percentage I'm working with, increasing my 2.5% each time. And then I do the rest of my auxiliary stuff, so which is maintenance, so like 3 sets of 10 type stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know if you have lifting goals or if you've accomplished anything or if you've ever lifted at all or have anything. And if you're not into working out at all, that's completely fine. Maybe you're into running or something like that. Or you just want to tell me about what your most recent collection things are. Good pulls or collection buys or just anything. I'm here for you. Let's talk. Let's talk in the comments. I'm always down. I have my Discord down below as well. So thanks so much for watching. You didn't have to watch this video and you did, so I appreciate you. Have a good one.